Found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, it's Howell.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. On the run, still looking. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Dances away. Fires and picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Flips it out in the flat. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I'm impressed.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To the air on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Not a lot of play calls for 3rd and long.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got it on the outside, it's Jacobs. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. And the Gamecocks pick up the 1st down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide.
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Offense set on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He chucks one out to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires downfield. It's caught downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. They've been running it, but now the pass. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Skips away from pressure. Finds his man. It's Hunt. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They got him! It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make.
Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Ball in the air, intercepted!
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of diva, right? Like, they're always open, aren't they, according to them? And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because...
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll fire to his right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Shoots it to the left.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
He's going up top. and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going to run it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse, and he will take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina!
South Carolina, number 19.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll crank up this drive with the pass, trying to get to him. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Getting some heat. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going up top on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Makes a connection. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. He's taking the shot. And it's caught inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And credit to the offense, sticking with the run, but man, it's not working, and this defense is not budging, and we've seen them all season. They've been so down.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Might be looking to run. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
South Carolina.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And Jesse, I love a dude that is not worried about what he can't control behind him. All those interceptions, he's still pitching that pill.
He sure is, and this is a guy that's going to battle. This obviously hasn't been the best game of his life. He has made some critical mistakes, but he's still out there trying to make plays for his team.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Right down the middle. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The give on the inside. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.